Yes, ma'am.
What are your thoughts on addressing the housing shortage? I know that there have been funds transferred from the Affordable Housing Trust Fund to the rural workforce and the middle workforce, but there's been some bills that have been introduced to actually cut funding for the Affordable Housing Trust Fund.
One of the frustrating things as your governor is how the message and what really the truth is. Casey, we have 25 million coming from economic development for workforce housing. Another one, did you all read about this dummy Pillen cutting out intern Nebraska? So, I mean, seriously, intern Nebraska, we made a $20 million deal with the Exarban Foundation, and they were going to create internships across the state of Nebraska. They only in 2 years out of 20 million, they invested 9 million. We just took the money and said, we're not going to give you 5 more years to do it. Either do your job or we're going to get it done elsewhere. So we're not ending intern Nebraska. We're just making sure we're going to put it where the job's going to get done. So I think for workforce housing, there's a piece for it. But I'm going to share what I'd like to challenge everybody on. We did a groundbreaking in Bertrand. Everybody know where Bertrand, Nebraska is? Phelps County, southwest of Holdridge. And there were a lot of people there, and I think the state had funded right at $375,000 for this project. And a lot of farmers. How many farmers in the room today? Quite a few. So here's the deal as a farmer. When you buy, the day you buy your farm, does it ever make sense? No, never. That's kind of how I think attitudinally our communities, we need to start thinking about workforce housing. There's a lot of people in this room that have been blessed off the rocks, not asking for a philanthropic investment, but saying let's create workforce housing within the communities. People make investments and then say, I'm not going to worry about getting a return for 20 years. Why are you going to do that? Because you care about your grandbabies, and then if we solve the problems in our communities, we're going to thrive and roll, and people are doing it. So, I think I'm an advocate of trying to make sure that we business leaders, farmers, and ranchers come and solve the problems. And there's no question we have to get workforce housing done. The other thing is mandates. If City of Omaha has mandates that have increased the cost of a house by $40,000 over any other cities. It's crazy stuff. So I think we just have to be smart, use a scalpel to get rid of some of the constraints and barriers, and then we've got state funds to be a stimulus in the right places, but we're all going to have to think about doing things that we've never done before for our communities to grow.